Hey everybody, this video is about a pretty cool opportunity I got on June 8th to take part in the Northwest EVAC's dart drill, nicknamed Thunder Run. This drill is attempting to use general aviation aircraft, hey there's nothing, to help recover after a major disaster. Volunteers from EVAC, which stands for Emergency Volunteer Air Corps, the Civil Air Patrol, and local ham operators all took part in this drill. DART stands for Disaster Airlift Response Team. For this drill, EVAC gathered up a bunch of food in Walla Walla, and the aircraft from the west side flew over in the morning, loaded up on the food, then flew back across to the west to certain distribution hubs like Bellingham International and Boeing Field, and then short-haul pilots, which is what I was doing, flew them to other local airports to be dropped off for their local food banks. This is all to simulate how general aviation aircraft might be used to move supplies and people where they're needed when the infrastructure might have been damaged or destroyed due to an earthquake or a volcanic eruption or a tsunami or something like that. After the long-haul pilots got back to Boeing Field from Walla Walla with their food, it was then divvied up, weighed out, and loaded into the waiting short-haul pilot's aircraft. I loaded up with 300 pounds, and I was dispatched to go to Hoquiam. In these clips, you can see the Civil Air Patrol cadets loading the food onto my airplane while keeping track of how much weight they're loading in. They also helped with the marshalling activities, parking us when we came in and starting us up and guiding us out when we departed. After everything was loaded up, it was time to contact Boeing Ground and head out on my way to Hoquiam.
Boeing Ground, Skyhawk 172 Hotel Romeo, Old Kenmore hangars with Sierra ready for taxi for takeoff, bash on departure.
Number 2 Hotel Romeo, Boeing Ground, runway 4 right, taxi Alpha.
1 4 right, via Alpha, 2 Hotel Romeo.
November 2 Hotel Romeo, Boeing Tower, verify your number 1 at Alpha 1.
2 Hotel Romeo is number 1 at Alpha 1.
November 2 Hotel Romeo, runway 14 right, clear for takeoff, bash on departure approved.
Clear for takeoff, 1 4 right, bash on departure approved, 2 Hotel Romeo.
For many of the flights, including this one, we tried to send planes together to the same destinations. That way, we could follow each other in loose trail and keep track of each other in case something went wrong.
Cessna 42 Papa, runway 14 right, clear for takeoff, bash on departure approved, follow Cessna on upwind.
1 4 right, bash on departure approved, flight 240 Papa, follow Cessna.
Let's fast forward for a bit. During the trip, me and the other DART pilots could communicate with each other via air-to-air frequencies that we'd agreed upon before we took off.
start, select US.
Yeah, James, this is Simon.
Alright, well, we're climbing 4,500 feet, and I think you just passed underneath us, no?
No, I'm still behind you by about 2 or 3 miles.
Okay, see us on ADS?
Yeah, I did. You actually just disappeared, but you were on there. Oakland traffic, Skyhawk 2 Hotel Romeo train, final runway 24, full stop.
Environment program, stints clear.
Another crucial part of this drill was the ham operators. Each site had its own group of ham radio operators that would communicate weather conditions, flight status, and basically served as a check-in, check-out point to each local airport. After I parked my airplane, I checked in with the volunteers, we unloaded the food, and then I found Hoquiam's Fly Washington passport stamp. After that was all taken care of and I got some water, I got back in my airplane and headed back to Boeing Field for another run. The Civil Air Patrol cadets loaded up my airplane and Duffel's Megaforce Adventure Mobile, and we headed out for another run. The cadets also cleared us for engine start. Listen to the pipes on this one.
Point there, Skyhawk 172 Hotel Romeo in the run-up area at Alpha 1, ready for dash on departure.
Number 172 Hotel Romeo, Boeing Tower bash on approved, wind calm, runway 14 right, clear for takeoff.
14 right, clear for takeoff, dash on departure, 2 Hotel Romeo.
For this flight, I was heading to Sanderson Field in Shelton, Washington to drop off another 300 pounds of food. Vashon departure at Boeing Field requires you to make a hard 180-degree turn once you reach 700 feet and stay east of the river. You're supposed to maintain 700 feet until you make your westbound turn abeam a predetermined spot. You want to guess if I busted my altitude or not?
Number 2 Hotel Romeo, remain at 700 or below in the downwind until you take a left turn.
700 below and downwind until I turn west to Hotel Romeo.
There's detailed arrival and departure procedures from Boeing Field and altitude limitations because you're so close to SeaTac's Class Bravo airspace.
Shelton, Traffic Sky, 2 Romeo, 2 mile final, runway 23, full stop, Shelton.
And right here is where the wing camera runs out of memory, so let's switch to the inside camera. Once I taxied in and parked my airplane, I checked in with the local ham operators and volunteers. We unloaded the food. I gave a local kid a tour of the airplane. And then I checked out and headed back home to Arlington to finish my day. I'd like to thank all the volunteers that helped make this drill possible. It was a very cool experience, and there is a day 2 of this. That'll be another video, so keep a lookout for that. I will link EVAC's website in the description, so go check it out.